The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, David Bowie and Led Zeppelin. Britain produced some of the greatest acts and musicians of the 20th century, and this street in London plays a key part in all of their stories.
Denmark Street is still a centre for musicians in London today, with almost a dozen guitar shops. Despite the rise of online retailers, musicians still want to try out instruments with their own hands. It almost got wiped out when the Elizabeth line disrupted the whole area around Tottenham Court Road, but it's back with new music venues and a new lease of life.
But the music history of Denmark Street goes back to 1911, when the first of many music publishers moved in. It was followed by songwriters, composers and other music industry people, and this place became rapidly known as Tin Pan Alley, the place in London for musicians to congregate.
There are so many music stories in this street, it's hard to know where to start, but here are just a few.
In 1964, the Rolling Stones recorded their first album and most of their second one in Regent Sound Studios in the back of this shop. Musicians liked it because it was really cheap, and in fact 5 years later it was still being used. Black Sabbath recorded their first album here too.
La Gioconda was the cafe on the street where musicians would meet, form and break up bands.
When Tom Jones was recording It's Not Unusual, his regular keyboard player wasn't available, so he came to La Gioconda and found someone to stand in for him. Reg Dwight, that's Elton John to you and me. About the same time, a young David Bowie assembled his first band, The Lower Third, from musicians he met at La Gioconda. There's now a music venue named after it.
And you may recognise some of these legendary Pink Floyd album covers. They were designed in the 1970s by Hypnosis in their office at 6 Denmark Street.
There are hundreds more great stories about music from Denmark Street. If you want to find out more about them, why not come and check it out yourself or come on one of our tours.